Hi everybody and welcome back to Quick Tips of the Day by Cher Louise. It's Thursday the 21st of June 2017 and here's another video. Now I've got a request from Zach Lesk. I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies Zach if I'm saying your name wrong. However, Zach messaged me last night with quite an important question and he said, I'd love to know how you make your hot chocolates. So I replied, Zach, I feel very honoured that you have asked me that very important question. I'll upload a video tomorrow to help you through this tricky situation. So here I am for you, Zach. This is what my videos are about. They're to help people who are not too sure, who might be feeling a bit worried about how to do things, not able to access either a DVD player, a TV screen, or even the internet or your phone to find out this information. And sometimes the packaging can have it slightly worn off, so you don't see all the directions on there. So here I am for you. So let's just jump straight in on it. Okay then. So I've got in here what is meant to be hot chocolate granules. However, I didn't have any hot chocolate in and neither did any of my friends. Oopsie. So for the purposes of this video, the self-help video, I'm using coffee granules that has the appearance of hot chocolate. So there you go. Okay. Now, to recognise if the hot chocolate is fresh, when you move it around in a cup or plastic cup, which I'm using today, you will see that it doesn't go all gloopy or glumpy. Okay, those are technical terms. You can Google them later on. And you can also find them on my website if you go onto Google Apps or Android apps. It's all there on my app store. You can find out everything, all the technical terms on there, and I'm more than happy to mail you if you have any bugs or problems with that one. So excuse me. So I'm using a plastic cup for demonstration purposes because there would be nothing worse than if I was to use a glass cup, drop it, and then someone walks in and says, "What are you doing?" And I'll say, well, I was videoing for my new video, but you broke my glass. Yes, I know I did. I'm very sorry. No, you broke my glass. Yes, and I apologise very much. Why didn't you use your glass? And I won't have an answer for that. So if I use a plastic container, I can't get into trouble. So here we are with our hot chocolate. Okay, we masqueraded via coffee beans. Now what we need is a cup. Now I'm going to be using a see-through one. It's transparent. But you're welcome to use a ceramic one or a plastic one, or whichever comes to hand. Now the other piece of equipment you're going to be needing today is a spoon. A teaspoon is usually a pretty good idea because it's just small enough for swishing around in your cup. You can use a dessert spoon or a ladle, but I'm going to be using a teaspoon today. So what's the first thing we do? Jumping straight in here. So what we need to do now, excuse me, is to transfer this hot chocolate into the vacant cup. Okay, so we'll transfer it. We're going to get it from here to there. We're not going to chuck it, but it will be transferred. So there is many ways you can do this. You could use your spoon. You could just chuck it in straight from the container. But I like to use the traditional method. So if you could indulge me for a moment while I use the traditional method in how to transfer hot chocolate into a cup. Now the first thing you need to do is get the plastic cup as close to the glass cup that I'm using today as possible. Now you need it over the opening that you'll be drinking from, not before it, because if you tip it out, it'll just go over the floor and then you'll get into trouble because someone's going to get, well, wait, who made that mess? Best not to have that discussion. So, here we go. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to gently just tip it in, tip. Don't have to rush. Tip. See how it's flowing in. Tip, tip, tip. See. Watch. Tip, tip, tip. It's almost like a Zen experience. You have to just take your time. You mellow into it. So you just tip, 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 tip. And then you see there's some left over. Well, obviously, we're living in a world of not wanting to waste anything. So what we do now is we just place it on top and just allow it to free flow, tapping if required until it's all empty. See? And then you can pop that into your recycle bin, which I will be doing after this video. So, we now have our hot chocolate in our glass. What is the next stage, I hear you ask? And I'm glad you've asked that question, because that's an important question. Otherwise, all you're going to be doing is dabbing your finger in hot chocolate. So what we need to do now is hydrate it. Hydrate it. And the way we hydrate it is to add water molecules to the powder or mixture, stir it together with said spoon to create a firm texture, so when you add further water molecules, it starts to rise up the cup, the water, being thoroughly mixed in with the hot chocolate mixture, and then you've got a lovely drink. Now, some people like to use cold water as a base to stir first of all. I like to use hot water. Now, if you are under the age of if you're under the age of secondary school age, or if you need help with things, please don't do this by yourself. Please ensure you have an adult present at all times. In fact, to be quite honest, for all safety measures, you should have an adult present at all times. You should ensure there's a window open, because if I have a fire, you've always got a safety exit. Okay, then. Fire extinguishers on ready. You can fill up your sink, put the plug in it, fill it up with water. So if you do see that there is a fire where I'm demonstrating, you can then throw water. And hopefully it will put my fire out. All right, so safety instructions are always good to bear in mind, because you never know when you're going to need them. So here we go, jumping straight in. So what I've got now, I don't have a traditional kettle. I find them very hard to lift. I've got what's called a hot water dispenser. I'll say that again for you. Hot water dispenser. And what that means in layman's terms is that when you press a button, it dispenses hot water. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to allow this hot water dispenser to superheat the water molecules. It's done within 3 seconds flat. I never fly. And then it's going to go into the cup that is holding the hot chocolate granules, so we can start making our hot chocolate drink. So it's a bit noisy, but bear with me. So first things first, let us dispense some hot water. So 2 seconds. Now that's about plenty just to start off with. So as you can see, it's got a bit frothed up there, which will happen with hot chocolate. This is where the spoon comes in handy. So you hold your spoon firmly in either your right hand or your left hand, or hand of choice. Then you take said spoon, remember that opening that's in the cup where you'll be drinking from, and then just gently place your hand into that opening. No, not your hand, your spoon, and start to stir. There you go. Now, Zach, I hope you're taking notes, sweetie, because you could be asked to make some hot chocolates over the weekend if you've got family members popping up. And if they see you've been watching this video, they'll be keeping a very close eye on making sure you know you've watched it. So now you can stir it in a clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction, or in a figure of 8. The choice is yours. Now you know when you've stirred it enough because the mixture will become much more firmer. Okay, it's under the word firm in the dictionary, or even the dictionary. So now what we do is we don't take the spoon out of the cup, because remember the gravy stains on the granule stains on the table, so we want to avoid that conversation this time around. So leave the cup in. Go back to the hot water dispenser and continue to dispenser now the right amount of water. Now you can use your kettle, but you now need to dispense the right amount of water that is correct for the container you are using. So I'm just going to do that now. And that's about right. So I'm just going to give it another little stir. Let me just take this out of the way. See the froth on that? Fantastic. So I'm just going to give that another little stir. I can't wait to drink this. Just a little. A nice, you see it in the adverts? I think that's rather cute. You just remember that sound. It's like that, it's just 1, 2. Just shakes off the last bit of juices that is on there. Just like that, see? And then you have a choice. You can either add sugar or sweeteners into your hot chocolate beverage, stir again, or drink without. But here we go. So here am I enjoying my hot chocolate. Delicious. That is really going to set me up for the day. I am so pleased I made that. Zach, sweetie, I hope that's helped you. That means now if you get family members coming around over the weekend, and anyone says, you ask out for tea, coffees, anybody, and someone says hot chocolate, you can go, oh, I know how to make that. Cher showed me. And they go, who? Cher from Quick Tips a Day by Cher Louise. You haven't seen Quick Tips a Day by Cher Louise? Oh my God, she shows you how to make things. I asked her about how to make hot chocolate, and she said, Zach, I will do that for you. And she did it, and now I know how to make hot chocolate. And they're going to go, you know how to make hot chocolate? They're going to go, yeah, I know how to make hot chocolate. And they're going to go, oh my God, I didn't know you could make hot chocolate. You're going to go, yeah, I know, I didn't know. That's because I watched the video, now I know how to do it. And they're going to say, we're going to have you in charge of hot chocolates from now on. And then you're going to go, lovely. Thanks, Cher. But anyway, that's enough of me. Tune in again tomorrow. I've got another special request I need to be doing, and I'll leave it as a surprise. So who will it be? Dum, dum, dum. If you like the video, please press like, and if you'd like to subscribe, please press the button below. Thanks for tuning in to Quick Tips of the Day by Cher Louise. Bye.